What up?
What up?
How are you?
I am good, bro. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm just chilling. So, what's the discussion topic?
Israel, Palestine, jihad, Nazism. Take a pick, bro.
Okay. So I'm not against the concept of the Jewish state. Like, I don't have any problem. Like, I have friends who are Israeli who are in the IDF. Like, I have no problem with like Israel. But the problem is they're committing a mass genocide and ethnically cleansing Gaza.
I mean, if I thought that were true, I would not be cool with those people, bro. You got to check your morals. You've got none.
What do you mean? I gotta check my morals?
So if I had friends who I thought were committing a genocide, I wouldn't be friends with them.
But they don't support the genocide. Like, just because they were in the IDF doesn't mean that they support it.
Yeah, are you sure they don't support the war in Gaza? There's no genocide. I mean, we can
I mean,
debate
like
that in a
my
minute.
friend, he's in the IDF, and he was in the IDF, and he doesn't. I mean, because they have mandatory conscription, right?
Yes.
So I mean, I mean, he was like in an office. He did like a computer job, so he didn't really like have any like control over that. But yeah,
So, but you raised him. You know, I got friends in the IDF, and I don't
I
like
mean,
genocide.
I mean, the thing is, like, I don't like this whole notion of like Israel's an evil country. Like, that's not true. But it's their government that's doing fucked up shit.
No, okay, but the government's a representative of the representative. They represent the people. We voted them,
I
so
mean, but not necessarily.
we're a
But
democracy, bro. We have more
Okay, but it's
elections
like, for
than hot
example,
dinners.
my family's from Afghanistan, but the Taliban don't represent the people there.
The Taliban are much closer aligned to the people than the previous regime.
Okay, but my family was never aligned with the Taliban. That's why they ran away.
Into Muslim?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay, so explain to me how it's a genocide in Gaza. First, tell me what a genocide is, my Taliban friend.
Like the systemat. I'm not a Taliban.
I'm
I
joking
support
with you,
Trump.
bro. I know, I'm messing.
Okay,
I'm messing.
but like, I mean, the definition of genocide is the systematic killing of people.
It's close enough. It's the intent to destroy people in part or whole, according to the Genocide Convention of
Mm-hmm.
1948, if we're splitting hairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so explain to me how Israel is trying to intentionally destroy the people of Gaza.
Because they'll bomb whole populations of people and say that they're terrorists. And I'm not denying the fact that there are terrorists within the population, but not everyone in it are terrorists.
Okay, so let's just slow it down. Rafah, big city, bro. Hundreds of thousands of people. Israel bombed it. There's nothing left of Rafah. Rubble. Rubble, as far as the eye can see. What happened to the people?
I mean, like they got ethnically like cleansed.
Ethnically cleansed. Okay, you're switching between ethnic cleansing and genocide. Which is it?
Well, that's the same thing.
Well, no, it's not ethnic cleansing. You could transfer. It means to cleanse a territory of a specific people, so you can move them out without killing them. The transfer of a population,
But
say
it's like, for
Pakistan,
example,
India.
like when Hitler killed all the Jews, that was ethnic cleansing.
No, that was genocide.
But that's like the
Definitions. There are definitions to words. It's like me saying, "Ah, no, you're a Christian. Why? Because you believe in God." No, I'm a Muslim. No, no, you're a Christian. You
but
believe in
aren't
God.
Jews are like an ethno religion, right?
You could say that. We predate these terms. We're a people.
Okay, I mean, like, so I mean, the main thing is like they're systematically. I mean, it's all Netanyahu. Like Netanyahu's a war criminal.
Okay, but bro, yeah. So before we run on to the next one, let's just come back to Rafah. So the reason why the people weren't killed was because Israel evacuated the city. If you evacuate a city to save the civilian population, are you A, trying to destroy them, or B, trying to save their lives?
I mean, but well, number one, well, they should send like the army in to specifically go after certain people, certain
So
like
that's
individuals.
it's an A B. It's an A B question. In that scenario, if you remove the people from the city, are you trying to destroy them or save them?
I mean, I think that you're. I mean, they're not. I mean, the problem is you can't just kick people out of their homes.
Okay, but we'll get there, bro. We'll get there. It's a war. No other military does this. They just America, make America great again. They don't empty cities. They bomb cities when they go to war.
I mean, Trump doesn't do that, but Obama did.
Okay, of course, Obama did, and every prime minister prior to him did. President prior to him, did, exactly the same thing when they went to war in Libya. in Afghanistan. Do you think they were evacuating Kabul? Do you think they went door to door, ringing up the people, sending them text messages, telling them, guys,
They
Hamas or the
were.
Taliban are fighting? They just bombed. They bombed. And in fairness, that's a disservice to the Americans because they do try to minimize civilian casualties. Because, like the Israeli military, they have a code of conduct. Now, Israel happens to operate on a far higher moral paradigm than any other military in the world. But that said, I just want to come back to I want you to admit that if Israel is evacuating a city, it's not trying to kill the people in the city. It's trying to move them out of harm's way before attacking the enemy. That's what I want you to admit.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna admit that. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say that like the whole Israeli military is evil, but for the most part, they're like kicking people out of their homes, and that's not like okay.
It is okay, bro, because the alternative is you bomb them with the people in the homes, and that's the way Europeans fight
But
wars.
that's what
It's
like
not the way
special
that
forces
Jews fight.
do.
It's not how Jews fight wars. We try to minimize civilian casualties. There's a militant to civilian ratio of 1 to 1, despite Gaza being one of the most densely populated places on
But it's like,
earth.
for example, like when Trump like captured Maduro, he sent helicopters in, and they specifically went after him. They didn't bomb whole populations of people in
Yeah,
Venezuela.
because that wasn't a war. This is a war.
I mean, that you could still use helicopters because
It's that,
Hamas
it's
doesn't
that
have.
what you're saying is as dumb as saying in World War II they should have just went and like sent some elite forces to kill Hitler. It's like, bro, what planet are you on,
But like that was like one of the world superpowers at the time.
bro? This is a war. There are two armies fighting each other. Hamas may not be an official army, but they are the elected representative. They are the government of Gaza. They have a militia, which is heavily armed. They'd already murdered over 1,000 Israelis, half of whom, more than half of whom, were civilian.
And I condemn that 1,000,000%.
Good, good. So we're
And
almost
I
on the
think
same
Hamas
page.
is an evil. I think Hamas needs to be destroyed. I can agree with you on that 100%.
Okay, so here's my. How do we do that? Because we're now saying the same thing, and now it's just a matter of strategy. So how would you make sure that Hamas are neutralized?
Well, I would send in like from an American perspective or from an Israeli perspective.
From a human perspective, from a you perspective.
Like if I was like the president of Israel.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would send in like Israeli special forces, and I would go after specific people, and then I would also be working with like the Palestinian local people to establish a new government, and I would also set aside like an advisory board in order to make sure that the new government of Gaza doesn't end up being like an Islamic terrorist organization.
So now just to throw a few curveballs at you, the overwhelming majority of the population hate Israel. Hate Israel with every fiber of their being. So you're not going to find many people to work with to begin with.
I mean, not
Second,
necessarily. I mean, they just don't like the fact that the IDF is bombing them.
no, they don't like Israelis. They don't like Jews, bro. With all due respect, if a Jew wanders into a Gaza city and he's identified as a Jew, he ain't walking out with his head on his shoulders.
I mean, my main thing is that like most Muslim countries agreed to recognize Israel if they went back to the pre-1967 borders.
What? Which countries?
Like all of them, like you can look it up. Like Pakistan agreed to recognize Israel if they went back to the pre-1967 borders.
So what are those borders?
It's like, I mean, I mean, like you can look it up. Like it's like literally like there's a decent amount of land being carved out for both Israel and Palestine. Like you have a computer. Like I don't have a computer from me,
So
but
no,
you can probably
I know all the borders. So you're talking the 49 armistice line,
talking what?
the 49 armistice line, it's referred to as the
Yeah.
Green Line.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so, what happens to Jerusalem?
So Jerusalem gets divided between Israel and Palestine.
Okay, so in 1948, Jordan conquered Jerusalem,
Mhm.
the old city, the holiest site for the Jewish people,
Mhm.
and declared it Jordanian. This is now
Yeah.
Jordan, not Palestine, by the way. So you're saying to go back to, so Israel gives up its holiest site. In 1844, the majority population of Jerusalem was Jewish. So 100 years before Israel, 200 years before today, the largest population in Jerusalem was Jewish. They were
Mhm.
1/4 Muslim, 1/4 Christian, half Jewish. You're saying because they were ethnically cleansed by Jordan when they conquered it, the Jews were kicked out of the old city, that Israel should give up its holiest site, its ancient community, to the Palestinians who've never had a state there, who've never been in control of that territory.
I mean, but they were in control of it before the British came, right?
No, they weren't. The Ottomans were, Habibi.
Okay, but like it was under Muslim control.
Oh, it's Muslim. So it doesn't matter that they came from thousands of kilometers away in Turkey. Because they were Muslim, that we should give it to the Arabs who live here today.
I mean, but like it's a Muslim holy site. It's Al-Aqsa is like
No, Al-Aqsa was built on our temple, bro. Beit al-Maqdis. The Beit al-Mikdash in Hebrew. The Holy
Mhm,
Temple.
mhm.
Is only important to you because of us. A Jew had to show Umar ibn al-Khattab what was what when he took him up there. Because
Okay.
Umar didn't have a clue. The Jews
Mhm,
did, because it's our holy site.
mhm. And I think the other important thing, like when we're looking at this whole issue, is that when we look at it, we need to look at it from like a third party perspective. Like we need to look at it from not a Muslim or Jewish perspective. Like let's just say I'm some guy from America who's like Hindu or something, and I have nothing to do with this whole issue. So I feel like that'd be the most unbiased way of doing it.
I don't care for unbiased, bro. This is my land.
I mean, but still, I mean, the other thing is like my wife is like 25% Jewish. Like my wife's grandma's Jewish. So I'm Muslim and I'm Afghani, but my wife is Jewish. So
Is it
technically, like,
is it a granddad or a grandma?
it's a grandma,
Her mum's mum or her mum's mum?
her
Her
mom's
dad's
mom,
mum.
her
Uh,
mom's mom.
bro, your children are Jewish.
We don't have, I mean, we don't want to have kids necessarily, but
But if you had kids, they'd be Jewish, and your wife is as Jewish as I am.
I mean, but she like doesn't like identify as Jewish. Like she doesn't like go to, I
Bro,
mean, like,
if my grandfather is African American, I can't help the fact that I inherit those genetics. And if that community happens to have a way of classifying and categorizing who's in and who's out, I can't
wait,
change their
okay. So
definition.
like, I genuinely don't know this, but like, wait, so like, so technically she can get like Israeli citizenship, right?
Yeah,
So if we had kids, they could get it too, right?
yeah.
I mean, I thought it was like just grandparents. Like you have to have like one
No,
grandparent.
no. Like if your grandmother is Jewish and your mother is Jewish, you are Jewish.
Oh, cool.
So your wife is as Jewish as I am, and even with a Jewish grandparent, you can still move to Israel. But she would move to Israel as a Jew rather than someone of Jewish descent, which we call Zeva Yisrael, the seed of Jacob. He's gone.